was told to wrap it up my presentation in about 10 minutes time. I mean, it's virtually impossible to do it, the kind of limitations we have, but then I'll try to manage it within the time frame. Just to give you a highlight, Naesys is headquartered in Delhi and the branch offices in Bangalore and Chandigarh. We are perhaps, I think we are the fastest growing organization in the SI world, crossing 100 CR this year. Last few years, we've been managed to work with one of the largest central government as well as the state government organizations, certified on ISO 9000, now enrolling for CMY 3. We also carry the PGSNG rate contract, which is one of the prestigious one that we have for data management and network security. We work with what we've been able to do is to create an ecosystem, partner ecosystem, and we work with one of the best in the industry. We as an organization is, consider ourselves to be extremely credible organization. Reason being, your data and my data is actually being secured by, Naesys dimension. The Aadhaar is actually we do the complete digital security. So we've done a stock for them. Moving forward to the industry-specific challenges, we feel the cost, to cut down the cost while improving the quality of education to be delivered is a big challenge. Globalization, more and more foreign universities are now getting into India, bringing students, our teachers across the globe together to cut down the distance factor is a challenge. How do we make sure that by leveraging technology, how can we reach to the remotest area in their native language? We just heard in our previous presentation, so that is real a big challenge today in the industry. Education for all and everywhere is a big challenge. Today morning we had a session with the CM of Jharkhand, and precisely he mentioned about the problem of taking the education to the remotest area. Is a big challenge in the state, and that's the story everywhere. Demand of transparency in the education industry, it has to be well regulated and so on and so forth. And of course, the last but not the least, security and safety of our people, is a concern. So what I try to do out here is to, create one slide, wherein I can create an ecosystem. This is what we've done, from the technology standpoint. This ecosystem has takeaway for all the stakeholders within the education industry, be it students, our parents, the administrators, and of course the faculty. So what we have done is we have integrated various technologies from the hardware side, from the software side together, and work them seamlessly to get a takeaway for all the stakeholders in the entire system. So virtual class e-learning is one of the area that was not a lot of people have talked about it. But then how do we transform that into a student performance is a big challenge, right? And similarly, parents, the biggest challenge for the parent is, biggest concern for the parents are the safety and security of their children, plus the quality of education that they get from the institutes. That is the concern. So we try to solve that by leveraging different technologies. Faculty will have their own issues. Most of the time faculty members spend more time doing the administrative work than actually the core business. Similarly, the administration and the business institutes, they will have their own concern how to monetize various services that they render to people, to students. So we have, one side we have the virtual classes and e-learning platform that we have built with our partner, Building. We have our own homegrown ERP, end-to-end ERP that we have integrated with the e-learning platform. Similarly, the RFID solutions are being integrated for security and safety concerns, backed up by the CCTV and surveillance, video analytics system. Just to wrap it up on the RFID and student tracking system and attendance management system, it's fully integrated. The student comes out of house, goes to bus, reach school or institute, and then roam around within the campus, and then finally go back home by using the same transport. So how do we ensure that he has actually fulfilled all the activities of the day is a concern for parents as well as the teachers. So we have this solution called STS, which is called Student Tracking System. By the use of RFID and a host of applications that we build, you can actually monitor each activity of the student on hour-to-hour and real-time basis. Then I'll talk about a little bit of virtual classroom for e-learning suite that we have. It's an end-to-end central classroom solution that we have, and this could be made available to you on-premise basis or on cloud basis actually. We work with a company called Link quite extensively on this. So we built our application around their application as well. The best part about the virtual classroom that we have, in contrary to the competition that we have, is BYOD, which is bring your own device. We don't want you to buy expensive equipment from us or from any of the competition. So we have built a platform where your mobile phone can be integrated and be a part of this entire virtual classroom and e-learning. That means you can now, by using 2G or 3G, you can actually you can reach out to the remotest area of places, and this was the concern that was shown by the Chief Minister himself today in the morning. So we've been able to somehow answer this query, that we have a solution which allows you to bring your own device and integrate and make that a part of the entire e-learning process. Few products. We have the MCU, which is the heart of the e-learning platform. Then LED backed up by the superior cameras, projectors. One of the invention that People has is the e-podium. We've done that. We've showcased that in our booth number 24, wherein you can actually have a e-podium integrated to the system. You can actually manage a lot of things from here, including the electricity and the electronic devices from a single phone. We do have, as I mentioned, we do have our own homegrown ERP application focused on campus. It's designed for multi-campus institutions. It's been rolled out in 20 plus universities with over 20 fully integrated modules covering a widest range of functions. It's an open source architected product. So that means you don't have to buy the most expensive and least expensive Microsoft of the world and Oracle of the world. You can actually use the Linux-based the front end and the Postgres kind database, which is again open source. We do have the library management system, which is fully automated and backed up by another technology initiative backed up by RFID. So you have a complete end-to-end e-library system which works seamlessly with the ERP solution. This is the framework that we have. It's pretty perfect actually, but then all I want to say is, one side is the front-end processes that we have, or whether it is the admission process, or the courses and so on and so forth, and then the back-end processes such as HRMS, finance, inventory, and hostel management and so on. So we covered up pretty much everything in this. I think this is what I have today to summarize. You can get back to us. We are in booth number 24. I will be delighted to have you there. Thank you.